Session 3C, the Sumerian and Mayan Pantheons, a comparative study. Having now traced their impact on the earliest cultures to evolve there, by examining and comparing their ruins and artifacts, we can now see both sides of the Atlantic Ocean's respective earliest pantheons' family trees, accent their contemporary development, compare and contrast their similarities and differences. In this section, we will be examining and comparing the mythological pantheons of two separate, and presumably until now, alien to one another, ancient cultures. We shall be seeing how they relate both in terms of the time they occur and the essential natures of the characters as well. From prehistory, the Sumerian Book of Enki recorded the reign of 9 planets prior to the establishment of monarchy on Nibiru. The first and last kings of Nibiru are included as Antu and Anu. Then begin the reigns of those Nephilim half-breeds listed in the Babylonian kings list. They reign from the locations we today call India, Iraq, and Egypt, over the earliest empires of the Fertile Crescent, beginning from some 16,000 years ago, according to the text. Contemporary to the reign of 9 planets and the 10 monarchs of Nibiru, Planet X, the Popol Vuh records the origin of the 12 and 7 Xibalbay, during the epoch of animals in the era of the jaguar sun. The complex Mayan calendar's system of measuring these epochs by years establishes the jaguar sun of the animals began 20,492 years ago and ended around the same time as the Sumerian Book of Enki describes the Anunnaki as having descended to the lands of the Fertile Crescent. 13,366 years ago, the jaguar sun ended, and contemporary to the reign of the Nephilim half-breeds in Mesopotamia was the era of the Mud people under the wind sun, according to the Popol Vuh. Just as the earliest settlements of South America revolve around Nazca, Ica, and Tiwanaku, Peru, the Mud people were the early Incans of the Altiplano and pre-Machu Picchu, Bolivia. Then, between around 12,000 and exactly 10,240 years ago, a third apocalypse happened, ending the reign of the half-breed Anunnaki Nephilim in the Levant and the Mud people of the Wind Sun in South America. The Fire Rain Sun era of the Wood Monkeys is recorded in the Popol Vuh as beginning around the same time as the final 7 generations of terrestrial Nephilim giants before the deluge. At this time in South America, the Incan Empire reigned, and in Mesoamerica, the Olmec civilization began. In this era, we find the generations of Cain listed in the modern biblical book of Genesis and the construction of the Great Pyramids at Giza. Then, it is written, the flood swept over. During the rule of the 4 great houses, during the water sun epoch of the Corn people in the Popol Vuh, the Maya, Aztec, Mixtec, and Toltec empires reigned in Mesoamerica, while in the Levant, during that time, we find the 7 times 7 generations following Noah, as described in the books of the Bible from Exodus through the Surahs of Quran. Around 2,000 years ago, scriptures stopped being added to the Latin Vulgate, upon which our modern Bible is based, and some 1,560 years later, the historical record of the Popol Vuh ends with the Spanish conquests. Next, we will look again at the circular diagram with 7 inner bars. First, we see the 12 Anunnaki constellations, based on their names for the planets, including Nibiru, the Moon, and the Sun, divided in the middle by the 7 Nephilim Anunnaki, descendants of Nibiruan King Anu, to reign on Earth before the flood. Next, we see the Mayan equivalent of this same diagram, with the 7 Xibalba Bay houses across the 12 Xibalba lords of the underworld. Now, in this third, similar-shaped diagram, we see both the Sumerian and Mayan names of the 12 and 7 traits listed together. Also, the labels of which of the 7 planets or 12 signs of the zodiac each character portrays are added. In this last diagram, we see listed all the historical names and traits attributed to the pantheon of 12 and crossbreeding of 7. From the beginning, in the outermost circle, we list the 12 royal Anunnaki, followed next one in with the 12 Gnostic archons, followed next in by the 12 tribes of Israel, next by the 12 apostles, and last by the 12 Xibalba. The central bars are labeled with the names of 7 terrestrial Anunnaki, 7 Gnostic powers, 7 terrestrial Nephilim, the 7 original churches of Christianity, and the 7 Xibalba, houses of the damned. Combining the 5 attributes of 12 traits and the 5 attributes of 7 traits with one more of each, we describe a full calendar round's worth of the dominions over the earth.